This is no doubt a challenging time for many families who have found themselves playing the role of teachers to their kids who no longer leave home to go to school. Actor, radio host, and author Sam Sorbo is best known for writing and producing movies with her husband, actor Kevin Sorbo. But she's also a big advocate and authority on homeschooling. So, Sam, homeschooling is not anything new to you.
No, I've been doing it for 10 years. I've got an 18, 16, and 14-year-old now.
Oh my goodness.
And I wrote a book about it called They're Your Kids, an inspirational journey from self-doubt to homeschool advocate. But when this hit, I started doing videos online to help parents because I understood how difficult a transition this is and how completely like fish out of water you feel like when the government says to you, okay, now it's on you and go. And parents don't know how to do this. And I'm here to reassure them. It's not rocket science. It's actually pretty easy to educate your own children. You're not expected to be a teacher standing at a blackboard in front of 30 students. That's a different skill set. But you can do this. And coronavirushomeschooling.com can help.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about. So you have put together different resources into one place for parents to be able to go and find this, right?
Yeah, so coronavirushomeschooling.com is the place, and right now we have K through 5 up online for free. It costs nothing. So go to the website, sign up, you'll get in your inbox, you'll get a whole soup to nuts how to educate your children at home. And it includes lesson plans, daily planner, an agenda, schedules, projects to do with the kids, crafts projects or games or just all kinds of fun things to do with your kids so you can have fun and educate them at the same time. And we put it all together. We got 30 plus years of experience in home education. Don't make it look like school at home. Have some fun with it and use this opportunity to test drive home education for you and your family. You might find that it's a better fit than you thought.
My daughter is doing work from home now, like so many people are, and she was telling me that one of the men she was working with said that in their morning Zoom conference that his daughter had said, "Oh, Daddy, I like school at home. I want to keep it this way." And he was telling his coworkers, "Oh, no, that's not going to happen." But actually, some families may find that this is something that does work for them.
Yeah, I've already heard from several families who are now considering it for the fall because it is actually easier than people think. And it's more rewarding than people dream. And so once you get involved, you go, maybe there's a way for me to adjust my work schedule to allow for me to do this also. Because let's face it, we have our children and then we give them up at a certain age. And for me, it was too early. I did it and then I took them back because the school didn't work for me. I think that parents, there are a lot of parents who are going to wake up to the possibilities, and I'm excited for them.
You know, I think it'll be interesting to see when we come out of all of this, Sam, what we have learned from it. I think one of the things we're going to see is the tremendous creativity that comes out of this. In these uncertain times and what we're dealing with, how does faith come into it for you all?
Well, I don't know how I would get through this without my faith. It bolsters me every day, and I'm very optimistic, frankly. I just read that Mike Lindell is saying that this is going to be an enormous revival in the United States. I know that my church that started live streaming has thousands of people instead of hundreds, and that's because people now when you live stream it, you lower the barrier for entry. So people who otherwise might think about going to church but don't want to have that interaction with people at the front, don't know what to wear, don't know how to behave, feel too uncomfortable, they can just go to church online. So I think that we are going to see that. And back to the schooling thing, I think we're going to see Christian teachers saying, you know what, maybe parents want some help home educating their kids, and I can get out of a system that is anti-biblical, if you will, the government school system.
Right.
And so maybe we'll see some teachers taking on that entrepreneurial spirit and hanging out their own shingle and home educating other people's children. You have to understand, home education has many different ways of getting that done. And home education actually, traditionally, the kids score 30 to 35% higher on academic achievement tests than the students in schools, in government schools. And I don't blame the teachers one bit. I want to make clear that I never blame the teachers. I think they're working in a system that's that's somewhat compromised. But I think that, yeah, I think that there's the potential for a big shift. In fact, I just saw an Instagram post, can't wait for things to get back to normal. Heaven forbid we should go back to normal. Normal wasn't working. Let's try something new. Let's use this opportunity, right?
See, that's right. That's right. Well, very good food for thought, Sam Sorbo. I do thank you for your time, and we're certainly going to direct our viewers to that website. We've got the information on our screen now. Thank you so much for your time, and stay well.
Awesome. Thank you. God bless.
If we've learned one thing from this pandemic, it's to appreciate many of the things we take for granted. Have you noticed the beauty around you, perhaps a bit more this spring? We have, and we'll show you after the break.